Yeah, it's Airbo in the house again with another video. But this time, guys, look what we doing. We have the ramen noodles. Now, reason why we have ramen noodles is because I read an article that even in the state penitentiary and in the county jail, that ramen noodles are more popular than actual tobacco. So people are buying more ramen noodles than they are buying tobacco. Now, so I wanted to show my crew on how they make a spread if they are incarcerated. So this is what was going down. So what you will start with, if you'll go to the kitchen, you'll have a trustee. And a trustee will actually take out like the onions, the lemons, and maybe hot dogs. Now, we don't have any hot dogs here in the home because nobody really eats hot dogs. But I have everything that usually you have. This is what you'll usually get. The trustee will usually get this. You usually have the ramen noodles. Of course, we have the chili cheese. The chili. Man, you got my chili cheese Fritos. Y'all know about that. Big worm. Big worm. You got the chili cheese. And then we also have the Doritos. You see that? The chili kind though, right? Now we have the 2 bags that you'll usually get out the kitchen, right? And we have the Thai. Okay? So now what we need is you'll get the cup of water. And this water, I'm actually getting it from the stove. But if we was incarcerated, this water, from everybody know, it would be coming from the coffee maker. Right? So let's pretend that this water have came from the coffee maker. I'm going to pour it in here. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to munch up the ramen noodles. Okay. I'm going to munch up the ramen noodles. Okay. So I'm crunching up the noodles. I'm crunching up the Cheetos. I'm crunching up the Doritos. I'm crunching up the Doritos. Now, what we're going to do first, in this bag here, we're going to put all the chips in here. Okay. You put all the chips in here. Sorry about that. You put all the chips in here, right? And then you put all the chips in here. Okay. Now you see we have the chips in here. And then we put our veggies in this bag, right? You put the veggies in this bag, right? And the veggies, and then we squeeze a lemon on the veggie part, right? 1 lemon on the veggie part. And then, okay, we have that. So in this one, this bag, we have the ramen, right? So we're going to put the ramen in this part, right? So you put the ramen in this part. Okay. You put the ramen in this part. Now usually, you know that it wouldn't be 2 bags of ramen. If you was in incarceration, everybody that's spreading will bring at least 2 packs of ramen. Right? So actually, let's do that. Okay? I know we don't have that much time, but I'm going to get another pack because let's pretend like we're incarcerated. We're going to bring another pack, okay? Okay, now we put the pack. Now we squeeze the lemon over here, right? Okay, now you squeeze the lemon over here. Now you open the pack, you put the seasoning in this bag, not the other bag, because the chip bag already have its seasoning from the Cheetos. So you put the seasoning in this bag. And now, everybody knows what it's time for. It is time for the water. Okay. Now, you pour the water in here. Remember, guys? Now, this will be coming from the coffee pot. Right? Okay, there we go. You see that? Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to tie it tight, but I'm going to tie it a little, right? Then you have the rest of the water coming from the coffee pot, right? And you pour it in the veggie, right? And you tie it. Okay. Now, this will sit at least 5 to 10 minutes. It depends on who's cooking, if you down. Now, as you see the spread have sit 5 minutes, because I don't do it, I mean, usually in jail they might take 8 to 5 minutes. I only went 5. Okay, now here we go. Now you see how the spread is already spreaded, right guys? So I have the spread. Okay. Now, you poke the holes in it. Are you getting this? Okay. Now you see that? Now you get all the water comes out of there. Okay, you have that one. Now you do the same with the seasoning. You poke holes in it. Okay. Now you get all that. Now you poke little holes in the seasoning part because you want the cheese still in there. You don't want to waste out your cheese. Pause it. You don't want to waste. Okay, so we have a spread here. Here's the spread. Okay, here's the season. I got all the juice out, guys. Now here's time. Here we go. You guys ready? Here's time for the spread, baby. This is the biggest thing in the penitentiary. Okay, here's the spread. Bam. Okay. Don't cough over the spread, Bubba. Okay. Now, now here's the seasoning, right? Okay. Oh my God, it's coming out. It's going to be so good, guys. Look at this. Okay. Look at this. Okay, now you see this. Now you have 2 bowls. Now what I'm going to do now.